with the New York State Volunteer Department in mind. For more information, visit systemsdefinition.com. Coastal Fire Systems is the official SCBA dealer for New York State drill teams. Scott air packs, cylinders, RAT packs, refill compressor systems, gas detectors, high-ed boots, Protec and Dragon fire gloves, as well as the future in thermal imaging technology. Coastal is also the one-stop dealer for Petzl, Scott, CMC, and Colorado bailout systems, along with professional training to keep your members sharp and meet New York State requirements. For more information, check them out at www.coastalfiresystems.com. Attention firefighters, are you still tracking your SCBA cylinders using paper and pencil? Stop the insanity and get the CAT Cylinder Accountability Tag System from Coastal Fire Systems. The CAT makes refilling cylinders simple and easy, ensuring that your members never overfill a cylinder or fill one with an expired hydrostatic testing. Let the CAT system handle the record-keeping, inventory, alerts, and OSHA paperwork for you. There's only one place you can get the CAT system, and that's Coastal Fire Systems. Head to www.coastalfiresystems.com for details and information. Fatty McGee's in East Islip. Wednesday is Ladies' Night at the best FD Racing Bar in Long Island. Stop in anytime for a drink with good company, a great lunch and dinner menu, and of course those famous Fatty's wings. The Bill Fox Company has been in business over 65 years, specializing in custom championship rings, watches, badges, pins, and awards. The Bill Fox Company has crafted championship rings for the past state champions, including the Westerners, Flying Dutchmen, Hobos, Wolves, and Yellow Hornets, as well as the Firefighter Combat Challenge competition. Bill Fox Company is the recognizing name and recognizing people. Check them out on Facebook, Twitter, and on the web at www.billfoxco.com. Since 1973, Fire News has been a proud supporter of the time-honored tradition of New York State drill team racing. As they approach 50 years covering the fire service throughout New York and beyond, Fire News is honored to continue as the official publication and online coverage of New York State drill team.
Test, test. Okay, starting a little bit late here at the Hempstead Invite at the Chief Brian D. Fahey Fire Training Facility. Many of you know it as Weir Street or Disneyland. So my name is Lenny Gombert. I'll be one of your hosts this afternoon. Hopefully we can get this entire drill in. Those of you here on the island know that weather is an issue. We had some early rains this morning, but right now they have the track completely dry. Great job by Hempstead and everyone who's helped them. It's dry all the way back to the C-hose start. So they had the timing equipment out and ready to go for the original. Well, they were trying to start at 10, but they changed because of a mid-morning rainstorm, pulled it in, got it back out there, and they were ready probably by 11 or 11:30. Decided to stick with their revised time of 12 o'clock. So that's what they're shooting for right now. Now, about a half hour ago, they decided to pull the timing equipment from someone's weather report. I guess there was a light drizzle falling. I didn't feel it on the arch. But they've decided to put the equipment back out, and we're going to get the opening ceremonies shortly. So we appreciate everyone who's listening in. Again, apologize for the delay. There is now a light rain falling. I can see it, and people are a little frustrated. There's no doubt about it. See Chris Connell laying across the track trying to keep it dry, and he's getting some help from some other racing team guys, trying to keep the track dry with their bodies. So anyway, again, thank you for joining us for the 70th annual Hempstead Invite, and they've just called to get all the teams on the track for the opening ceremonies, and we started getting this drizzle, folks. And to the east, it doesn't look so bad. To the west, where our weather usually comes from, or the southwest, there are some clouds that don't look good. Let's put it that way. They don't look crazy, but definitely ominous. So hopefully we can get this going. That being said, I'm joined by Fred Benzavanga helping me out. Fred, I'm just going to switch mics. I'm getting a lot of crackle on this one, so I'm going to switch mics. I'll be right back with you. Okay, let's see if that works a little bit better. You know, I don't know. There was a bunch of guys broadcasting the old-fashioned last night, Fred, and I don't know what they did to your equipment, but everything seems a little scratchy right now. So, you know, anytime you put Chris Murphy in charge of something, you never know. He does a lot of good work, but sometimes he struggles with some stuff. Are you getting the feedback I'm getting, Fred? Are you getting a little crackle, or? Yeah. Okay. So Fred says he hears me fine, so that's good. Again, at this point, we have our teams working their way to the track, and they were hoping for a noon start, folks. And again, if you're on the island, you know it's been a rough morning. Weather's been in and out in all different parts of the island, and there's a lot of hope we're going to get this drill in today. And you know, anyone that's raced over the years, and we all love it. If you're listening in, I'm sure you love it as well. But having to do a 2-day deal, having to be here on a Saturday, and is it going to rain? Is it going to happen? Is it not going to happen? And you've made your plans, and you want to do things with your family and friends tomorrow on Sunday, which, again, on the island is supposed to be beautiful. It makes it tough to commit 2 days because tomorrow is the rain date. So they're doing their best and hoping they can get this in today. But unfortunately, the drizzle is falling right now, and it's wetting things out again, and I think it's going to give us a further delay. So hopefully we'll get some guests on. I know there's some other people going to help me out. Everybody's favorite, Billy Cornell, is supposed to be up here. I don't know what the heck he's doing right now. I know he's in the facility, and here he comes. Now he's come to join me. But yeah, Billy's always got a lot of stats, always got a lot of good information. So we're going to try and keep everybody entertained for a little while, and try and keep you posted what's going on, folks. It's not a heavy rain right now, so that's the good news. But the bad news is it's raining again here, Billy. And
yeah.
Rain,
rain,
they
go
had
away.
the track dry all the way down, Billy, and I was just telling everyone, you know, they made a major effort to get it dry, and a little frustrating when it starts raining again right about now.
Yeah, they were looking at the weather report here. There's a little band of showers coming through. They figure next 20 minutes or so it ought to get past us, and behind that it looks pretty clear sailing for the rest of the day.
So we're going to have to keep you entertained as best we can, folks. And I don't know, between me and Billy, you think we can handle this or what?
It'll be a tough one.
Yeah, you've been entertaining people for a long time, and I've got a few chuckles out of people, but they've heard most of my jokes. So, you know, I'm going to have to tap into your expertise. And
it's my birthday this morning. I'll tell you.
I'll today?
Entertain you. I'll give you a funny one about today.
Really? What are you, 29?
41.
41. Happy birthday, Billy Cornell. Send him in your well wishes.
So you want to talk about entertaining? My
Best thing one too.
All right, entertain me.
So of course, you know, it's birthday day. So I get up, you know, like any married man on your birthday.
Oh, I'm sure your wife made you bacon and eggs.
Oh,
and
yes.
Pancakes. Oh, the whole
French
deal.
toast.
In bed.
Oh, yeah, in bed.
Whatever other treats you got, good for you.
That wasn't happening. You know that.
Again, happy birthday, Billy.
So I go to slink out of the house and get in the car, get over here to the tournament. I locked my keys in the car last night.
Wait. Back up. We got lots of time to kill. What does slink out of the house mean?
Yeah, they were still in bed. I didn't want the whole birthday treatment, you know. Oh, daddy, daddy.
Okay.
Everyone looked good. They were having comfy in bed. I gave them the wave, you know. So, slinking out. I try to sneak out the house just so I can get out the door. I get to the car. My door's locked with my keys in the car.
No,
and I'm
not
like,
you.
I'm like, oh, I've never done that. I'm looking at it like, gosh, darn it. Thank God I left a little bit of a gap on one of the doors. I was able to wedge it open, and then I had to get my chop saw out and cut a piece. Oh, it was just a...
You chop sawed your car this morning to get
No,
to
I had
show?
to chop saw one of my pieces of rebar down so I could reach inside and make a hook out of it.
So you made your own, what do they call it? Not slapjack. What is it?
Yeah, like a Slim Jim type thing.
Slim Jim.
So as this is all going on, that rainstorm comes through and totally drenches me. And I'm out there with it locked out of my car, soaked to the skin. And it's just happy birthday to me.
But wait. Turtles are supposed to be comfortable around the water.
Oh,
You
didn't
should
stop
be
me.
comfortable in there.
I just had to laugh after that, knowing that the day can't get much worse than it started.
Well, you know, I know.
No breakfast in bed, no lock arms soaked to my skin.
I know where you're coming from, and we all have to have gratitude for the good things in our life. And in the grand scheme of things, it was minor, right? I mean,
Yeah.
You were able to work it out, and you got yourself here again. Happy birthday!
Yeah. So now, like Lenny was saying, the track was nice and dry before, but like I said,
they forced dried most of it. They did a really good job this morning.
It was good all the way to the end of the track. It looked great, but you know, I think the better choice is probably let this go through, and then we can run the whole tournament one shot.
I don't know if I agree with that, Bill. And again, we got plenty of time to talk about things. I thought, and you and I spoke earlier, right around 11 o'clock, it was in pretty darn good shape.
Oh, it was excellent,
and
yeah.
I thought by quarter after 11 or 11:30, they probably could have run three-man ladder. There's a and you're more of a roadway guy than me. There's a joint. I'm not sure what you call it, but a paving joint, I guess, right down the middle.
You got the crown of the road, yeah.
Yeah, right down the middle where the two paving
boxes meet.
And there was some slight moisture there, but
it wasn't bad at all.
I thought they could have squeezed in three-man, maybe even B&C ladder.
Well, the thing was,
and now with this dampness, again, I'm speculating. I'm not second-guessing anyone necessarily, but had they gotten in ladders without a lot of teams, and ladders goes quick these days, maybe you could have went to pump efficiency and buckets now with this little bit of dampness, and then come back for B&C hose, but. That's not something that happened. You're shaking your head. You don't like that idea.
I hate running. You got to run the tournament in order if you can.
No, if you can, but let's face it. Do you want to come back here tomorrow?
I wouldn't mind waiting another hour if we have to, just to see if the weather looks that good, and we can get it all together one shot. It's the way to go.
All right. So you're a weather app guy. You've looked ahead and you see this thing coming and passing, and then some clearing, or what?
I don't like my weather app. I was just saying that my weather app is terrible.
That's not very confident, Bill.
No, the radar is just lousy. I think it's made in China or something.
It's
fake news.
I don't use a weather app myself. I could check the local weather, but
Well, get back to what you said before. So it's 10 after 11 when they broke up that meeting and they said 12 o'clock. I mean, it's at the best chance then would have been you would have started by 11:30, maybe. Let's just say they said let's start now.
I think they could have started 11:30.
11:30.
I think that's fair.
And it's 11:49 now. It started raining. So what would you have gotten in? Maybe 3 men.
I don't know. I think you may have been able to get in a little bit more.
Maybe, but it would have been a hustle. And I don't know what's going on here.
I think you might have been in the camera view, maybe. So maybe slide your chair over a little bit.
Yeah, I was just doing that for our chat.
Yeah, you don't want to be standing too long. You ain't getting any younger. Oh, Stan Dybus
joining us here.
Up here doing his thing.
Oh, you got to see this, people. You got Stan Dybus. He's like 6'9" tall. And he's got his GoPro out here. This guy does a lot with these GoPros, and he gets some great angles. He's trying to get a nice shot of the three-man.
What is that? Anal beads in his back pocket? What the hell is that? What is that?
That's the spider.
The spider?
That's a GoPro. A GoPro stand?
I don't know. It's beaded. And
it's beaded, and it's in his rear pocket. So it could be.
I'm a little worried. I thought a little different of Stanley, but.
All right, we're gonna have another meeting here with the chief judge under the arch.
And the rain has started coming down a little harder again, Billy. So
yeah.
It looked like just a mist at first, and now and now it's looking a little more ominous, as the word I've used this morning.
I'm imagining it's going to be at least another hour delay, just to let the track dry again.
Yeah, right. But that being said, looking to the west, I see one little spot of blue.
We're going to be okay.
It's not totally dark, folks. It's not thunderstorms or anything like that.
We're going to get
this
this
more of an annoying rain, I think.
So while we got a couple of minutes here, we're looking at total points for the year right now in the three areas. While we gotcha, it's a tight race this year so far. It's very tight. It's tightened up tremendously.
Yep, take your time. Let everybody know what's going on.
So in Nassau County, where we are today, Port Washington, your leader so far with 58 points on the year, 53 for West Hempstead Westerners, followed by Oyster Bay with 44. North Belmore and North Merrick separated by 3 points at 29 and 26. So good racing going on there. You got Teddy's boys right in the middle. You got Port and West Hempstead up top. Neither one's really hit their stride yet this year, and this should be an interesting tournament for that race right there.
I agree, and Billy, just to talk about Nassau a little bit, I mean, Port and West Hempstead being up there isn't a big surprise. They've been pretty solid the last couple of years. How about the rebuild over there in Oyster Bay and the job those guys have done?
They've been at it now for a couple of years getting this together, but it's like the first time you're seeing like the finished product actually getting on the track.
All right, we saw spurts in different races, but now it's really competitive times in multiple races, and hats off to those guys over there that have put that back together. And you know, the names everybody knows, Joe Boy and Darrell and whatnot, but there's a real effort going on over there in Oyster Bay, and it's starting to pay off.
And they've been consistent all year. They I mean, the times down across the board, you look at them, it's 6.8, 6.9 all year long, and in three-man, they got to try and get that down a little bit if they can, but the other times have all been consistent and coming down. Now, Sea Ladder last week at 9:39, best of the year for them. 8:55 B holes last week, just off their best mark. So they're getting it done over there at Oyster Bay.
So speaking of coming down, the rain is really coming down right now, folks. Although it does look bright to the west, and that's all we can tell you is, and I'm sure that's what Hempstead is banking on.
Weather radar says in 15 minutes it'll be gone.
There we
okay,
go.
thank you, Fred.
So you can listen
Fred
to us for 15
Benzevanger,
more minutes.
our crack technician and weatherman. So again, it does look brighter to the west, but it's coming down pretty good right now.
And
so go ahead, Billy.
And just finish up there, like we were saying, there. Port and West Hempstead up front. North Belmore, big loss last week. They lost Sean Corcoran.
Why are you laughing at that? Why is that funny to you?
Because I always screw up his last name. It's easy to pronounce, and I always
just say Sean C.
I know. I'd go Corcoran. I just doesn't flow off my tongue very well. Corcoran. I mean, it's so easy to say.
All right, go ahead, Carnell.
So anyway, so they lost him for the next couple of weeks. He's supposed to be back for the States.
Go ahead, Bill.
Westbury, New Hyde Park. Sent a representative to the meeting, and we're down there listening in. We need a representative from Westbury or New Hyde Park.
Both.
Yeah, so anyway, Sean's out for a little while, but he should be back for the States, but he's a big part of that team.
Sure. So
they had to restructure their ladder team, so picked up Pat Cloudman as a gap stop maneuver there. Nice pickup for an emergency off the scrap pile.
Pat, a good utility guy. I mean, he can run a lot of different positions.
Yeah, he fills in. He comes right in, runs in a hydrant, takes over the bottom spot in buckets. Haven't missed a beat there. They ran a nice 23 last week in CI. Not their best of the year, but still 23. Nothing to sneeze at with a brand new ladder team on the ladder. All right, let's get into Suffolk now. Suffolk County.
Now you're talking. Now you're talking my language.
Now, Suffolk County, do you know how tight this is? This is the tightest I've seen.
I don't know. School me.
I've never seen it this tight, this late. Usually someone's pulled ahead by now and put the other guys to bed, or at least gotten some leeway.
Go ahead.
West Sable Flying Dutchman with 100. Followed by the Piston Knockers at 98.5. Islip a little bit further behind at 83, and then we have Lindenhurst and Bayshore at the bottom with 44 and 42.5 respectively.
I wouldn't say at the bottom, but
I'm sorry, of the top five.
No, I gotcha. Yeah. So that those front two, especially within, what'd you say, within a point and a half of each other?
Point and a half.
So that's an interesting race to keep an eye on for those interested in the total point champs for the different areas.
Yeah, they're the top three in our Fab 14 for the week. If you want to take a look at that, one of our co-workers up here puts that out every week. I don't know if we have the updated Fab 14 yet, but
I don't know if we'll see if we can look that up. I'll let
I
you know.
didn't see it yet. I haven't heard from our co-conspirator Paulie Suskind. Usually big into that. Islip Wolves right in the middle there at that 83. Couple rough bucket contests in a row affected that number.
So Islip, as you say, at 83, trailing by what, roughly 15, 16?
17 points.
17. But that's a team that can explode as well. I mean, they have a lot of potential. They've shown it in almost every race that they can run it. So wouldn't count them out for the county point championship.
Now the problem there is they only have 2 point drills left out there. You got the States, and then you have Hagerman, and that's it for Suffolk's year.
Right.
So it's
they got a lot of ground to make up, but
yeah,
they have the potential to do it. A couple of big days, and they may need a little help, but they're still alive.
Any one of those 3 teams you have as a favorite to win the title?
Wow, heavy question. Let me think about it. Go into the other areas and give me a little.
We'll come back and we'll cover some other teams, and we'll put it all together and come up with some thoughts on who we might even throw into a survivor pool.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that. You know what? You mentioned it, Billy. Let me throw out a quick commercial because I'm going to tell you about it 10 times today, folks. St. James Wildcat Association Incorporated once again is presenting our survivor pool. Anyone that's played before, you kind of know the deal. Get an entry form either online or see myself or one of the Bayshore Redskins. They'll hook you up. It's $10 to enter. You can enter as many times as you want. And we give all the money away, folks. 50% of the money we make goes to the winner, and we donate every year to a different cause. This year we're donating the other half of the money, or the other half of the winnings, to Michael Carl, the driver for the Main Transit Slowpokes. Unfortunately, he's in a battle with stage 3 Hodgkin's lymphoma. So Mike can use the help. So again, it's a lot of fun. I'm not going to get into the logistics too much right now, but basically you pick a team in each of the 8 races to score points, and you can't pick the same team twice, and as long as the team you pick scores in that race, you continue. In other words, if you pick Westbury in 3-man and they score, you're alive. If you pick St. James in C ladder, you're screwed because we're not running anymore. But you get the concept, or a B ladder rather. As long as your teams keep scoring, you stay alive. And then we have some tiebreakers and whatnot, but we'll get into more of that later.
Yeah, it's a fun day. Like I said, for a good cause. We give
it all away.
Money always takes care of our family. Okay, it stays right in the racing family. This year it's going to go up to, like I said, the Main Transit.
Yep.
So it's statewide, and it's a really fun thing to get into.
And past champions have been Tim Nazowitz. We started this in 2011. Tim Nazowitz, Darryl Ronaldo,
who,
Rich Cotty, Dr. Jennifer Harrison Tansey, Corey O'Brien, Mikey Spatz, Michelle Earing. So it doesn't have to be guys. The girls can play, and you just, if you're around racing at all, or you check out the score sheets, you take a few guesses, and no one's ever made it all through all 8 races, Billy. I think the furthest anyone's ever got was through efficiency. So yeah, so it'll be interesting to see if we can get somebody to get through all 8.
Yeah, if Darryl would have got the stick down that 1 year.
1 year.
he took himself out of the pool by missing the stick upstate for Westbury. Those 2 tenths cost us.
That's what happens when you pick yourself sometimes. There's a lot of drill team members that don't want to play because they don't want to jinx themselves. And I get that, I guess. If that's
don't touch the money.
It's still a game. I mean, if you're worried about that, pick yourself in 3-man to do well. You know what I mean? Pick yourself all the way. So anyway, go ahead. So you were doing total points.
Okay, now getting back into it here. I don't have Northern. If anyone can send me a text or put it on the group, I'd like to get that out there. You got Great Bend up there, a couple of teams running it out. Well, we're going to be up in where are we at? Spencerport upstate. That starts at 1 o'clock in Spencerport.
That's
today's drill. Yep.
Okay. What kind of weather? Have you heard anything?
Nah, I haven't heard anything bad or good. So
okay.
I imagine it's on target. So Western another tight race for the lead. 85 for Henrietta O. Henrys. The Point Pleasant Pea Pickers trail with 83, down by 2. Main Transit right behind them at 65. Then you have Seabreeze with 43, and then Spencerport bringing up the rear.
So we've seen improvements up there progressively over the years. This year specifically, Seabreeze starting to make some noise.
I got to get some Seabreeze times. They've looked very good the last few tournaments.
Seabreeze has looked really good. I mean, we have the last couple of years, Point and Henrietta have doing real well. I mean, they are real rivals.
Sure.
They're not best friends, and I'll leave it at that. But very competitive against each other.
Everybody clear the track with the exception of the local committee. Starting the chief judge. If you're not on the local committee, please get off the track.
All right.
Okay, just quick, I think on that announcement you heard clear the track. I think they're going to try and force dry it again, Billy. The rain.
Looks like the rain's let up. I'm looking at some puddles. I don't see much coming down.
So they're going to work on that. But just get back to Western, the job that Point Pleasant and Henrietta have done the last several years in making the Joe, in being competitive, pushing top fives in the state. And they seem to be getting even better and better. And now to have Seabreeze picking up on that and saying, we want to get in this game too.
Sure.
It's awesome. I mean, I have a Seabreeze Indian shirt from the, I don't know, early 80s. If anybody wants to buy.
I'm sure it still fits well.
Yeah, it fits my daughter. But anyway, to see more competition. I mean, we've seen Main Transit be more competitive than this year. They're competitive still in some races, no disrespect.
And we've seen some great times up there. So
but Main Transit,
Pleasant.
Main Transit could give them hell, and Point and Henrietta go head to head. It seems like every drill.
For some of your Survivor pool knowledge here, just to throw it at you, Henrietta with a couple of our biggest times of the year in Sea Ladder, 891 best of the year, statewide.
Impressive.
Point Pleasant. Big three-man ladder squad this year, 6 6s, 6 5s across the board. So there's a player to be found in every contest.
What's the best B ladder times of the year? I think Henrietta tied that with maybe West Sayville this year too. What's your best number this year in B ladder?
B ladder, I got a 512 for Henrietta, 513 last week, so they're right there.
Yeah, so I mean they're
525 for Point.
So
I'll get over here to West Hempstead.
But I mean, we're talking best in the state there.
Sure.
We're not just talking Western. So
West Sayville 512. I believe that was a
right. So
that's
the
best
two of them have a 512, which is
509 at the Joe for West Sayville if you're counting from home.
So anyway, very impressive, as good as they're doing. So again, Western bringing it with Main Transit.
It's going to be interesting.
And Seabreeze, making progress, and then of course Henrietta and Point Pleasant really putting the pressure on. So they could be players. I've seen some video from both of Point and Henrietta and Motor Pump, so they can run those races as well. So they, we're not talking about them running 2 or 3 races, just running the ladder races.
They got
they're
4 or
running
5 good
5,
competitive
6,
shots.
maybe 7 races. So, and teams have done that. I mean, the Hobos back in '76 or '78 did it the hard way without a C truck. So they did it with 6 races. So it can be done, folks.
Just getting this in. Seabreeze has good trucks now, according to Merck. So they must be putting some money into that and. Getting some brakes on there, getting some engines going up there, firing them up. So that helps. Definitely.
Don't know if you folks can hear in the background. They've begun to force dry the track here in Hempstead. It's going to take a little time. But anyway, we'll try and keep you entertained for a little bit anyway.
Yeah, I think we're doing a pretty good job of that. Any of you people listening in down there, I got an extra set of cans up here if you want to come on up.
All right.
Bring a couple cans with you.
That being said, hey Fred, maybe we'll put up some commercials for a little bit and let us take a breath, and then we'll get back to you in a little while, and we'll give you the latest update. So Fred, if you want to take care of some business for the Chris Murphy Corporation here, we'll go from there. Thanks, Fred.
All right.
Take it away.
The Bill Fox Company has been in business over 65 years, specializing in custom championship rings, watches, badges, pins, and awards. The Bill Fox Company has crafted championship rings for the past state champions, including the Westerners, Flying Dutchmen, Hobos, Wolves, and Yellow Hornets, as well as the Firefighter Combat Challenge Competition. Bill Fox Company is the recognizing name and recognizing people. Check them out on Facebook, Twitter, and on the web at www.billfoxco.com. Since 1973, Fire News has been a proud supporter of the time-honored proud tradition of New York State Drill Team Racing as they approach 50 years covering the fire service throughout New York and beyond. Fire News is honored to continue as the official publication online coverage of New York State Drill Teams. Look for ongoing coverage in Fire News on firenews.com and on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The Titan Group is the trusted name in apparel customization industry as a one-stop shop for all your drill team and department needs. As always, we offer all our in-house services, screen printing, embroidery, sublimation, and graphic design. Take advantage of our custom online ordering system. Simply choose your products, choose your logos, and have your members pay online. All your orders are separated upon delivery. Browse our vendor catalogs at www.titangrouapparel.com and follow us on Instagram at Titan Group Racing. Call us at 631-859-0075 or see Artie Suskind or Devin Robinson on the track. All 8, all day, gear up, get on, the Titan Group. Rosenbauer Fire Apparatus is proud to be named as the exclusive fire apparatus manufacturer of New York State Drill Teams. Rosenbauer is the #1 manufacturer of fire trucks on the planet and the industry leader in the next generation of reliable safety evolutions like the Smart Aerial Control System. If your department is considering an apparatus purchase, start the conversation with the local team at Eagle Fire Equipment and ensure top-notch service with their partners at Nassau Fire Apparatus. Call area code 855-222-1075 or like them on Facebook. Integrated Wireless Technologies is proud to be part of the New York State Drill Team family as the exclusive Motorola dealer for New York State Drill Teams. IWT is the Motorola manufacturer's representative and offers the full line of Motorola products to fire department as well as David Clark headsets and sound-off signal emergency lights. IWT is your one-stop shop for custom-engineered radio solutions, licensing assistance, dispatch solutions, and top-notch reliable service with fully insured technicians. Start your next radio upgrade with IWT. Check out their website at www.goiwt.com. With over 25 years of service in the fire industry, High Tech Fire and Safety continues to be a proud sponsor of New York State Drill Teams. High Tech has been honored to serve as master distributor for Morning Pride products, including state-of-the-art bunker gear, USAR gear, EMS gear, helmets, gloves, hoods, and boots. In addition to Morning Pride gear by Honeywell, High Tech also provides quality products, including ISG thermal imaging cameras and CMC rescue products and Deuce rescue systems, providing your fire department with the highest level of support and service for all your personal protection equipment needs. For personalized demos, speak to a certified sales specialist. Call 631-777-5170 or visit hightechfirenewyork.com. Not every evolution in vehicle rescue technology costs tens of thousands of dollars. The Beluga Glass Cutter finally makes windshield removal quick and safe, and fire departments can add the Beluga Glass Cutting Kit to their rescue setup for only $5.95. Head to www.coastalfiresystems.com to check out the Beluga in action. The groundbreaking FDNY electronic accountability system is now available to departments nationwide from Systems Definition Incorporated or your local Motorola dealer. SDI is the well-known software application developer for FDNY and is the company behind this game-changing technology. Now SDI has paired with New York fire departments including Central Islip to solve the challenge of accounting for members who respond after the tones go off. Keep track of your members at your next big incident with a proven solution designed with the New York State Volunteer Department in mind. For more information, visit systemsdefinition.com. Coastal Fire Systems is the official SCBA dealer for New York State Drill Teams. Scott Air Packs, cylinders, RAT packs, refill compressor systems, gas detectors, Hyatt's boots, Protec and Dragon fire gloves, as well as the future in thermal imaging technology. Coastal is also the one-stop dealer for Petzl, Scott, CMC, and Colorado bailout systems, along with professional training to keep your members sharp and meet New York State requirements. For more information, check them out at www.coastalfiresystems.com. Attention firefighters, are you still tracking your SCBA cylinders using paper and pencil? Stop the insanity and get the CAT Cylinder Accountability Tag System from Coastal Fire Systems. The CAT makes refilling cylinders simple and easy, ensuring that your members never overfill a cylinder or fill one with an expired hydrostatic testing. Let the CAT system handle the record-keeping, inventory, alerts, and OSHA paperwork for you. There's only one place you can get the CAT system, and that's Coastal Fire Systems. Head to www.coastalfiresystems.com for details and information. Fatty McGee's in East Islip. Wednesday is ladies' night at the best FD racing bar in Long Island. Stop in anytime for a drink with good company, a great lunch and dinner menu, and of course those famous Fatty's wings. The Bill Fox Company has been in business over 65 years, specializing in custom championship rings, watches, badges, pins, and awards. The Bill Fox Company has crafted championship rings for the past state champions, including the Westerners, Flying Dutchman, Hobos, Wolves, and Yellow Hornets, as well as the Firefighter Combat Challenge competition. Bill Fox Company is the recognizing name and recognizing people. Check them out on Facebook, Twitter, and on the web at www.billfoxco.com. Since 1973, Fire News has been a proud supporter of the time-honored tradition of New York State drill team racing. As they approach 50 years covering the fire service throughout New York and beyond, Fire News is honored to continue as the official publication and online coverage of New York State drill teams. Look for ongoing coverage in Fire News on firenews.com and on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The Titan Group is the trusted name in apparel customization industry as a one-stop shop for all your drill team and department needs. As always, we offer all our in-house services, screen printing, embroidery, sublimation, and graphic design. Take advantage of our custom online ordering system. Simply choose your products, choose your logos, and have your members pay online. All your orders are separated upon delivery. Browse our vendor catalogs at www.titangroupapparel.com and follow us on Instagram at Titan Group Racing. Call us at 631-859-0075 or see Artie Seskine or Devin Robinson on the track. All 8, all day, gear up, get on, the Titan Group. Rosenbauer Fire Apparatus is proud to be named as the exclusive fire apparatus manufacturer of New York State drill teams. Rosenbauer is the #1 manufacturer of fire trucks on the planet and the industry leader in the next generation of reliable safety evolutions like the Smart Aerial Control System. If your department is considering an apparatus purchase, start the conversation with the local team at Eagle Fire Equipment and ensure top-notch service with their partners at Nassau Fire Apparatus. Call area code 855-222-1075 or like them on Facebook. Integrated Wireless Technologies is proud to be part of the New York State Drill Team family as the exclusive Motorola dealer for New York State drill teams. IWT is the Motorola manufacturer's representative and offers the full line of Motorola products to fire department as well as David Clark headsets and sound-off signal and emergency lights. IWT is your one-stop shop for custom-engineered radio solutions, licensing assistance, dispatch solutions, and top-notch reliable service with fully insured technicians. Start your next radio upgrade with IWT. Check out their website at www.goiwt.com. With over 25 years of service in the fire industry, High Tech Fire and Safety continues to be a proud sponsor of New York State drill teams. High Tech has been honored to serve as master distributor for Morning Pride products, including state-of-the-art bunker gear, USAR gear, EMS gear, helmets, gloves, hoods, and boots. In addition to Morning Pride gear by Honeywell, High Tech also provides quality products, including ISG thermal imaging cameras and CMC rescue products and Deuce rescue systems, providing your fire department with the highest level of support and service for all your personal protection equipment needs. For personalized demos, speak to a certified sales specialist. Call 631-777-5170 or visit hightechfirenewyork.com. Not every evolution in vehicle rescue technology costs tens of thousands of dollars. The Beluga Glass Cutter finally makes windshield removal quick and safe, and fire departments can add the Beluga Glass Cutting Kit to their rescue setup for only $5.95. Head to www.coastalfiresystems.com to check out the Beluga in action. The groundbreaking FDNY electronic accountability system is now available to departments nationwide from Systems Definition Incorporated or your local Motorola dealer. SDI is the well-known software application developer for FDNY and is the company behind this game-changing technology. Now SDI has paired with New York fire departments including Central Islip to solve the challenge of accounting for members who respond after the tones go off. Keep track of your members at your next big incident with a proven solution designed with the New York State Volunteer Department in mind. For more information, visit systemsdefinition.com. Coastal Fire Systems is the official SCBA dealer for New York State drill teams. Scott Air Packs, cylinders, RAT packs, refill compressor systems, gas detectors, Hyatt's boots, Protec and Dragon fire gloves, as well as the future in thermal imaging technology. Coastal is also the one-stop dealer for Petzl, Scott, CMC, and Colorado bailout systems, along with professional training to keep your members sharp and meet New York State requirements. For more information, check them out at www.coastalfiresystems.com. Attention firefighters, are you still tracking your SCBA cylinders using paper and pencil? Stop the insanity and get the CAT Cylinder Accountability Tag System from Coastal Fire Systems. The CAT makes refilling cylinders simple and easy, ensuring that your members never overfill a cylinder or fill one with an expired hydrostatic testing. Let the CAT system handle the record keeping, inventory, alerts, and OSHA paperwork for you. There's only one place you can get the CAT system, and that's Coastal Fire Systems. Head to www.coastalfiresystems.com for details and information. Fatty McGee's in East Islip. Wednesday is ladies' night at the best FD racing bar in Long Island. Stop in anytime for a drink with good company, a great lunch and dinner menu, and of course those famous Fatty's wings. The Bill Fox Company has been in business over 65 years, specializing in custom championship rings, watches, badges, pins, and awards. The Bill Fox Company has crafted championship rings for the past state champions, including the Westerners, Flying Dutchmen, Hobos, Wolves, and Yellow Hornets, as well as the Firefighter Combat Challenge competition. Bill Fox Company is the recognizing name and recognizing people. Check them out on Facebook, Twitter, and on the web at www.billfoxco.com. Since 1973, Fire News has been a proud supporter of the time-honored tradition of New York State drill team racing. As they approach 50 years covering the fire service throughout New York and beyond, Fire News is honored to continue as the official publication and online coverage of New York State drill teams. Look for ongoing coverage in Fire News on firenews.com and on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The Titan Group is the trusted name in apparel customization industry as a one-stop shop for all your drill team and department needs. As always, we offer all our in-house services, screen printing, embroidery, sublimation, and graphic design. Take advantage of our custom online ordering system. Simply choose your products, choose your logos, and have your members pay online. All your orders are separated upon delivery. Browse our vendor catalogs at www.titangrouapparel.com and follow us on Instagram at Titan Group Racing. Call us at 631-859-0075 or see Artie Seskine or Devin Robinson on the track. All 8, all day. Gear up, get on, the Titan Group. Rosenbauer Fire Apparatus is proud to be named as the exclusive fire apparatus manufacturer of New York State drill teams. Rosenbauer is the #1 manufacturer of fire trucks on the planet and the industry leader in the next generation of reliable safety evolutions like the Smart Aerial Control System. If your department is considering an apparatus purchase, start the conversation with the local team at Eagle Fire Equipment and ensure top-notch service with their partners at Nassau Fire Apparatus. Call area code 855-222-1075 or like them on Facebook. Integrated Wireless Technologies is proud to be part of the New York State Drill Team family as the exclusive Motorola dealer for New York State Drill out there web